Hi guys, welcome back to my channel MI Tutorial. In this particular video, I'm going to teach you multiple ways of identifying the duplicate values and identifying the unique values. Let's get started. I have a sample data set here where I have some of the countries' name listed, which is repeating multiple times. So let's get started with the first way of identifying the unique values. Now, I will go to the data tab. I'll first of all, I'll select the entire column, go to the data tab, and then I'm going to click on advanced. Let's say I want to identify the unique values and put it in a different column. And then over here, I'm going to select copy to another location, and I'm going to say copy to, let's say, J1, and I'm going to click on unique records only and click on OK. So what this has done is it has identified the unique records, and I have pasted this in a different column altogether. This is one way of identifying the unique values, and let's get to the second way where how you can identify the duplicate values. All you can do is go to the home tab, click on conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and click on duplicate values. Now this is telling us that there are so many duplicate, all of them are actually repeating over here. This is one way you can check if the data set that you have has any duplicate values or not. Okay, let me just go back, and then let's move to the third way of identifying the duplicate values. I'm going to use a function called count if, and I'm going to select the entire column as my range, and then I'm going to press comma, and then criteria, I'm going to select cell A2, press enter, and then I'm going to drag the entire formula here. So what this is telling me is that India is repeating 6 times in this particular data set. So let me just filter on India for now, and you can see that it is actually repeating 6 times. So that is what you see here. All right, so this is another way of finding the duplicate values, and let's go to the next way, and I'm going to use a filter here, and then I'm going to say sort by A to Z, and then I'm going to type in a formula is equals to if. I'm going to say if this is equals to this, then 0, else 1. Close the bracket, press enter, right? And then I'm going to drag the formula all the way down, and let's filter on 1. Now, when you filter on 1, what you get is the unique values. These are your unique values. And when you filter on 0, these are your duplicate values. Now, let's say if you want to get rid of all the duplicates in this particular data set, I'm going to select this, and I'm going to delete these cells, and I'm going to unfilter. Now I'm left with only the unique values over here. So this is another way of identifying the duplicate values. And let's move on to our next method of identifying the unique values. And I'm going to select this column. I'm going to go to insert, and then click on pivot table, click OK. So, and now what I'll do is I'll just drag this country column to my rows, right? Sorry, I think we also selected the blank values. So let me just go back and just select the data set over here and insert the pivot table. And then I'll bring in the country into the rows tab. So here you can see that the unique values have been identified. Let's see what happens when I bring in the country into the count column. This is telling me that the Australia is repeating 7 times in the entire data set, and whereas Malaysia is repeating about 6 times in the entire data set. So you now know that how many times the entire cell or the data set is repeating in your data set. I hope this video has helped you, and you've learned something new on identifying how to identify the duplicate values and get rid of them. Please give a thumbs up and drop in a comment if this video has helped you. Thank you so much for watching.